welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm doing the test for the REBORE on the 150 barrel. I've got an old SR barrel, and because I live almost in the middle of a desert down here in the south of Spain, there's just nothing reliable. You can't get any work done by anybody that's any good. So I have to do everything myself. So what I've done is I've rigged up a jig. We're going to show you the whole build of the jig to do a REBORE on my barrel, because I've got a boring head that I've bought on eBay. That seems to work okay. So I'll show you how we got along. Let's go and have a look. And yes, here it is. My new boring head. Which I will be using for doing REBORE. But what I plan to do is I'm going to have to mount here a steel plate which will be bolted down. I'm going to have to drill my bed here to be able to bolt it on. So that will be then bolted there. This plate will be welded on. I've got to get it exactly square, and then with the boring head I will drill through dead center, the same as the spigot fit on the skirt of the barrel, so that self-centers my barrel. I'll simply slide the barrel into the spigot fit and bolt it down, and I will be bang on dead center, and then bore away, and my bed will just automatically wind into the boring head and do my REBORE. Excellent. Okay, as it seems that I've got to drill a hole for this little pin here to drop into. But in the meantime, it looks that there's not enough distance between this face and the centre of the bore for the boring head. So therefore the barrel won't fit. So I'm going to have to put the plate on the front of the face so the barrel can drop in below it. So, and square. First of all, what we're going to do first is we're going to mark this up and drill it, and then drill and tap this bed so we can bolt it on. And these grease nipples here are going to have some countersunks so they don't touch, and a hole drill for that so that doesn't touch. So a bit of drilling on the pillar drill. Right, so we're going to mark up this plate. $10mm. And then a little black with a centre punch. Okay, So they're marked up. So we've got 4 holes to drill. Hang on, we better mark that one as well. That's for our little pin that's sticking up. We're just going to countersink that. And we all... Right. Let's put some holes in. We're going to use a 5.5mm drill bit, because we're going to be putting some 5mm cap heads in on the bench there. So got it cracking. Well, that's the first 4 holes in. I'm not going to film all of this because people get bored of your drilling holes. So we will come back into it later. Okay, yeah, I've marked out the bed, or part of it. I'll do one at a time. And now we're just tapping here 5mm. Hope I don't knacker up my lathe, but it's a risk I'm taking. So okay, so that one done. Back on with plate. Right, we need some more bolts back in it. Right, there's one bolt in there. Right, I need more bolts actually. Let's get some more bolts so we can bolt it down for the last one. Make sure they all line up perfectly. Where's the bolts here? You can never find what you want, can you? Let's have a look. Right. Okay, we'll whiz that back off. Plenty in, methinks. Tap's quite easy because it's bloody cast iron bed, so okay. So maybe our countersinks need to be bigger than me. Okay, here we are. I introduce you to my boring head, and I've nicknamed him Mr. Chong, all the way from China. So as you can see, you've got the adjustment here for the cuts. It's in millimeters, so it's 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. So 2 full turns is a millimeter of cut. So there we go. So this is going to be our holding tool for the barrel. So I have shimmed it with some cardboard underneath and in behind to try and get it square. So to get the squareness, we've measured from the back of the plate on the bed to here. So I can do it without disturbing anything. Down. Furnace with one hand, always a pain in the ass. So what we've done, we've measured here and again on the back. First of all, we'll double check before we weld. Right. So not only we got this plane to be square, also the top one to be square. So we have our set square for the top section. So it has moved, so this plate's moved a bit since I first set it up, so we'll have to reset it up before we weld it. But what we've got to do is we're going to give it a tack right in the middle at the back, and that tack then will allow us to adjust anything. That's why we have cardboard in. If you put it flush up against the plate, then when the weld cools, it just pulls the plate back. So we don't want that to happen. So we just put a bit of cardboard in there just to give us some clearance, and now we're going to do a weld on there. We need a bit more power. That's better. Okay. Right, let's have a look, see. Oh, it's already rocked back by about a mile. Okay, we took the cardboard out. Come on. And we need our tapping tool. Oh yes, I think that's big enough. miles. Bit more. Oh, that definitely went then. Almost broke the tack on it. Okay, so now we will check this, and we want this to be slightly wider than the other side because it's going to pull in. And it is wider, but by quite a bit. Aha! Aha! My set square. Right, it is sweet. Pretty damned good. So we need to put another tack on this face to stop it moving. That should keep it really rigid now. Right, and we've got the back to the other side now. We're going to put a tack on this corner. That now should hopefully stop it from twisting or changing or distorting as I put a nice little weld in the back of it. Which is bollocks. Lovely jubbly. Okay, that's the welding done. Now, next stage. Okay, that's our jig in position and square. Now we're going to drill a pilot hole through the middle of it. Then we're going to cut out the centre afterwards for a spigot fit for our barrel, for the skirt of our barrel to fit in. So our barrels are self-centering. Right, drilling time. pilot done. And as we can see, it will be self-centering, baby. This could take a while. This could take a while, and my bed is flexing, so I'm gonna have to tighten it all up everywhere I possibly can to make it more rigid, so we can get better cutting, because it's vibrating. Damn. Okay, stop. Well, I didn't do all the videoing of that because it was taking forever, but we're almost there. I've got to make another ½ mil cut now. It's actually 0.25 of a mil, but there we go. So crank it up. Got a bit of flex, so we have to go through a couple of times. Not the greatest of machines, but for a hobby tool, it's pretty good. Barrel. Oh yes, baby. I think if this barrel was actually got a clean skirt, it'd fly in there. Yes, it has. Okay. Sweet. Just the job. So, now we're going to drill and tap the plate, and then we can bolt the barrel down. Then we can actually bore the barrel. Excellente. That'll do nicely. Okay, that's our plate board. So now we have to mark up so we can bolt the barrel onto it. So we need this bang on, and then actually clamp down. So come on, you bugger. It's getting just stuck there. Okay. Good as. We'll let that dry first. some tapping. Just gonna start. Well, I managed to find some studs. These will do just for locating. Not too worried. But I've got 2 to bolt it hard down. Should be enough. Just for my test. So, slide the barrel on. This barrel's a scrap barrel anyway. So we're only going to be using this for just to give the machine a run through and see if it works. Come on, find the hole. And there we have a jig. Jiggity, jiggity pokery. Lovely jubbly. What a beaut. Okay, test run on our scrap barrel. Let's see what it's like. Might have to shim a little bit more, but we'll see. It's a matter of getting your shimming right under the back plate so it centres. Well, that feels a bit better. You know, I do believe that this SR barrel is actually oval. It's fucking oval. That's the problem. It's probably why it got scrapped. Okay, we'll take. Where are we? Right, take. Oh, it's still tight. 1, 3 microns off there. Okay, try that. Thank you. And the finish not too bad at all. Of course it's got to be honed, but as a test run through the barrel, not bad. And the jig's not far off squared. It's just a little bit of shimming on the back plate here. Play around with some shims and that's it. It's bang on. Yep, lovely jubbly. Thank you very much. I think that's a success. Oh, that's better. Spin around. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my video of me messing around and inventing shit again. So now I can do a rebore on the barrel. Hopefully it's going to be good. It can't be any worse than what I can get down here in Spain. So my apologies to good Spanish engineers, that there must be some, but unfortunately down here on the Costa del Sol there ain't much about, so you got to do it yourself. So hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to thumbs up me and give me some support and subscribe to my channel. See you all later.